Greetings. I play black and I decided to play French defense. Um, but then I changed to Sicilian defense. So the opponent plays, it seems that he plays the closed system without d4, so he plays d3. And I'm preparing my attack, so I prepare to open this pawn system at some place, and basically with d5. If he doesn't want to open d5, so with d5 I will continue attacking to c4 or take the pawn. Try to take the pawn on e5. So there are two ways to open the file D or to open the file open to file E. So the opponent plays a little bit cautious. I don't know the reason, but still, he managed to kick my rook and occupy the position on h6. So and preparing the attack to the in the preparation of the attack on the king. However, I move my pawns forward, and in that case I actually don't care what he's doing on my king side. I'm trying to dominate, to make conditions for dominations on the queen side. First of all, he has a very weak bishop on a2, and I can block the bishop by c4 anytime. But if I block the bishop, so I may block the position, the entire position, and black and white will not be able to move. So my idea is to block the bishop the way that I can still move. He plays queen e2. I don't know the reason, so some tactical moves. I'm preparing my attack in the center, and he's preparing defense. Basically, my idea is to concentrate all the pieces in the center the way that I can easily pass through the white defense from defense in the center. So my bishops protect my pawns. My knight on b6 protects the pawn c4, and my knight on c6 is ready to support the pawn on d4 when my pawn d5 moves forward. The question is what to do. So if I move my pawn on d4, my pawn c4 will be vulnerable. So I decided to prepare a little bit. I want to move my knight to a4, c5, and d3 to put more pressure on white. He plays b4, and actually he just shoot his own knee because he blocked his bishop completely, and now I can move e4. So now I have a triple pawns in the center, and the knight controls the situation, and my knight on d3 is very strong. So the next step is to move another knight c6 on e5, and bishop b7 to c8 to attack the king, pawn structure. So I think about right now I'm thinking about the check on f6 and f3, And for that, I need to move the bishop, and maybe I'm gonna sacrifice the bishop on h3 in order to attack the king in order to attack the king side. So far I don't know where to start, so maybe it's a good idea to exchange the bishops first. So bishop g5 is absolutely useless for me, but his bishop on e3 protect his king structure effectively. So I need to exchange his bishop on e3. Then I can use my bishop, or at least my knight. So now I'm ready for the attack. I take, he takes, I take the pawn, so I exchange I get 2 pawns, and now I check. So the attack has started. Now I need to mobilize my forces in order to attack the king. But his knight on g4, yeah, he moved now the knight. Maybe I will be able to exchange it, but not in this variation, because if I exchange, his queen will move to g4. I don't want that, so I move my knight to d3. And next step, I want to push his knight by h5. Meanwhile, his bishop attacks my king, and I'm afraid that he can sacrifice his knight on c5 in order to attack further. However, he didn't notice that. He plays b5. I attack the knight. Now, after I attack the knight, my king can move somewhere to h7 in case of the check, and then I move my pawn forward. I don't want his rook. I don't want new players in the on the king side or influencing me, whatever. I move my queen to h6, and now I'm ready actually for the final striking attack. Right now it is a checkmate on g2, so the rook can protect it. And my knight is going to take the pawn f2, but not immediately. So I need to play e3. Move the pawn forward, e3. And if his bishop protecting the pawn f2 will capture that pawn, so I will capture the bishop. I will capture the bishop, and after the pawn take me, I will I will checkmate on knight f2. It will be a smoother checkmate, so the king will be surrounded by his pieces and couldn't do anything. And on g2, my knight controls the position of g2. So it is like this. So the pawn move forward. If the bishop captures a pawn, so my queen captures a pawn, and after a capture it will be checkmate. And now there's no chance to protect, only, so it will be nice checkmate. So the only good protection is to play queen f3. The queen sacrifice for the pawn, but at the same time the rook will capture my bishop. So right now it's there is a compensation for that. However, the engine shows that my position is superior now, -4, and so my queen will capture all the pawns. So now I have +3 pawns, and now after that I will have 4 pawns. And then my queen will continue picking up the material on the chessboard. So right now white has a combination. They can take the pawn in exchange of a bishop. Bishop can move to c5, then bishop to c5. Then when my queen captures the bishop, another bishop can take c4. I don't actually understand why the white play this way. Maybe because in this case white will have a chance for the infinite checkmate. But now it's not possible because my queen sacrificed for the rook, and then in the end, after all perturbations, I have an extra, a rook for the knight and 3 extra pieces, and will win the position. I mean, the position I win in any case, so there was checkmate and I win by time, and my position actually superior, and because of this checkmate combination, I decided to show you the game. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like it, and see you next time. Bye bye.